Hey, so if you can't tell, I'm starting this video out in like a weird spot. All I have on is my eyebrows and my eyeshadow. That's because this video is only going to be about these two because I want to compare them on my face, if you can read the title of this video. But I also got this, which is a new NYX liquid eyeliner, and I wanted to like put it to the test as well because I did plan on doing like a wear test with those. So I was like, I can just like put this on and do a wear test with it also because sometimes I have problems with eyeliners. So yeah, we're gonna put this on right now. It's the time in my makeup to put on the eyeliner, so I had to turn on the camera so we could do it together. I just got out of the shower, so my hair is wet. Don't feel like blow drying it. Also don't want to wake the baby up, so just gonna leave it like this. Okay, so NYX has this epic eyeliner situation where they already have one that's called like an epic ink eyeliner. I think it was very popular. I got it. It's like a pen. A lot of people loved it. I got it, tried it. It's like very liquidous, like a lot comes out of the tip. I don't know if mine was like broken or if that was normal, but I didn't really love it. Also, I don't really love using pin eyeliners anyway, so whenever I seen that they came out with this one, and here's the thing, here's the kicker, it says waterproof and matte, okay, which also there's a fucking brush tip on this thing. So I feel like this is about to be a perfect little eyeliner. I swatched it on my hand earlier. I've taken a shower and done dishes. It's still there. Clearly it's waterproof. I was gonna compare how that looks to my Anastasia one, which is really almost gone. But you know, I just wanted to like see the color comparison here. Oh good God, I got out like a lot. That's gonna take 5 hours to dry. This is thick. Okay. So the Anastasia one is my favorite formula that I've ever found in a matte black eyeliner. But it's expensive and I don't like the applicator that it comes with because it's not a brush. So we're gonna see if this is any better, hopefully. Okay, they're both pretty close to being dry. To you, this bottom one is the NYX one. Maybe I should like zoom. I don't know how cameras work. The top one is the Anastasia one. On the little screen thing, it looks like the top one might be a little bit darker, maybe. But honestly, they both dried down completely matte and they look good. They look the same. I don't know. I know it's probably like a poor choice to put glitter all right there when I'm gonna be putting on this eyeliner, but it'll be okay. So first thought, this brush, a little thick boy. A little fatter than I normally use, but we'll see if I can get him to work. At least it's not a felt tip. I love listening to NYX lick herself in pure silence. Honestly, like what is going on? I don't know if you can tell, but this looks so patchy and weird. What? Does it need like shaken or something? Ew, I feel like it looks like thick, which I don't think I've ever seen a liquid eyeliner look thick, but it's really shiny right now, but it dried down completely matte on my hand, so it's almost like goopy, like sticky looking. My God. Oh my God. What? Done fucked me. Done fucked me real good. Clearly this is a wet fucking formula. What the hell? How did I just take off all the eyeshadow and the line is still there? Today is not the day. I'm just gonna put some more concealer down. And then try to put some eyeshadow back on it. You're all watching me fail at my life. Okay, we're okay. Kind of. I mean, it's a little fucked, but like better than it was. I'm gonna try to do the rest of the eye without looking at the camera. So I feel like it's kind of rare to have an eyeliner that claims to be waterproof and matte, so maybe that's why this formula seems so weird. But like here, you get a look over here. Do you see that? Where like pulled? I've never seen an eyeliner look goopy like that. It's very odd. I feel like the eyeliner looks matte and black on the end. I mean, it did dry on the end, so you can tell the difference. This is too much for me right now. We'll be right back. Okay, so here's the thing. Let's see how close I can get. It looks thick. It feels like I'm using like a pot eyeliner, but in a liquid form, because those ones are like, every time I try to use something like that, it's like thick feeling and looking. Also, like if I touch it with my nail, I can feel that it feels like sticky. I've had matte eyeliners before that are like, they get cracky. It's definitely not cracking. And I feel like the wing looks very like opaque. It's just like up in here where my wrinkles are. You can just kind of see the thickness of it, but maybe whenever I don't have like all this glitter on and stuff, it would look okay. So I'm definitely gonna try this again. But for right now, we're just gonna like leave it like this. These are some big wings, but it'll be okay because I'm gonna put on some big lashes, so it will look decent. I have had trouble in the past, some of you may know, with matte eyeliners, like after an hour of me wearing them, deciding to transfer all over my eyeshadow. Don't know why. I don't know. I've had that happen with like 2 different matte eyeliners, so it's very weird. So that's why I wanted to do a wear test today, to see if that would happen. So I'm gonna put on my eyelashes and then I'll be back in a second and we'll do the face part of this video. Hopefully that goes a little bit better than the eyeliner part did. I don't normally love doing wings with these giant lashes because when I go back in to touch it up, it gets all over my beautiful lashes and makes them not fluffy anymore. So I'm just trying to get the eyeliner off of them. But, okay, here's the thing. This is probably the blackest eyeliner I've ever used. I didn't realize this, but when I went to put on my eyelashes, I like couldn't even see where I was putting them because it's just like all so black. I don't know. I'm very interested to see how this looks in pictures, because if you know or follow me on Facebook or Instagram, I take a lot of pictures of just my eyes. I feel like my eyeliner never looks like fully opaque and like pure blackness. So maybe this one will. I don't know. We'll have to see. But like literally I thought my eyelashes were just on, and then I realized that this part was just not even hooked because I couldn't see it. Oh yeah, I wanted to say that this eyeliner completely covers up glitter though. Like you can't see any shining like glitter through it at all. So that's a plus. Anyway, okay. The face part of this video. Here it is. So I have been obsessed with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation for ever since it came out. Also obsessed with the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer ever since it came out. Ever since it came out. So I got the Dewy versions of both of them. Dude, whenever I seen they were coming out with these, you know how excited I got, because them two, they're matte. And they can make my face look a little dry. I would say I have normal skin. I don't get dry patches or anything, but like I never get oily. And like right now my face just feels dry. I don't have anything on it though. I also never use a moisturizer. It's probably not the best thing, but like whatever. So I thought it would be fun to just compare the ones that I already love and use all the time to these ones on the other side. I'm so excited. I have the exact same shades in both of them. The Wet n Wild foundation is in the shade Porcelain, and then the Camo concealer is in the shade Fair Beige. Here's a weird thing. I swatched the new concealer earlier. Okay, I don't know if you can still see it on my hand. They're all still on my hand. This long line right here was that concealer, and then this line right here is a concealer that I normally use. So they both oxidized an insane amount, and you can barely see it now, but like earlier I was like, how the fuck do I actually wear that shade on my face if it oxidizes that much? I'm not sure, but like somehow it works, even though it's literally darker than my foundation. I don't know. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Ulta Poreless Face Primer all over my face, because this is my favorite primer that literally works with every foundation that I've ever owned and looks good with every one of them. So because of that, we're going to try it underneath this foundation and concealer as well. I have not done a wear test on foundation in so long. I used to do them all the time, and back then was a really different time for me. I used to actually leave the house and go out and do things for like literally 12 hours, and then I'd come home and I can be like, look how well it worn. It'd be like, you know, useful for someone who maybe like goes and works, but I'm literally doing nothing today. I'm gonna try not to take a nap so that I don't like fuck this up. Also, I don't really know how long I'll be able to wear it for, but I stay up really late. It's literally 7 p.m. right now, and I normally stay up until like 5 a.m. so maybe we can get like a good wear time moment. Doesn't my hair look so beautiful when I pull it all back? Like, what is this? What is this? Oh my god. Okay, so excited. such excite. So the foundation, oh my god, mine is so old. Dude, look at the top of it. That's sickening. But I mean, I still use this all the time, so I know it's still good. Let's just compare the shades, because why not? Clearly I am the palest that they come, so looks almost the same. This is the dewy one, then that one's the other one, the regular one. Okay, yeah, the regular one, everyone knows it smells like paint. This one smells, but I feel like it kind of smells like flowers. Or maybe it smells like paint. I don't know. Okay, my brush that I'm going to use isn't clean, but it's not like full of foundation, so it should be fine. I'll start with the dewy side first. And when I use this foundation, oh my god. I usually try not to use that much of it, so that was probably like a lot. I'm not really sure how much coverage this foundation is supposed to have, but for me, since I literally use the thinnest layer, it's not very much. That's what I use my concealer for. Okay, so that's what it looks like on half my face. I mean, you can see like a small difference. I don't really have acne, but I do have like redness around here and just like a little bit of redness in my skin, so you can see it does something. It looks really nice. I always apply all of my foundations with brushes. I don't know why, I just feel like it looks better. It definitely looks like the exact same color. Okay, this side actually definitely does look more cakey and gross. So this side actually does look a little bit better. But there's like, it looks like you can see all over my nose on both sides. Like little dry skins, which maybe I just normally don't pay that much attention, but it's there. Can you tell this side's dewy and this side's not? I'm wondering if you could maybe tell more if I used a sponge to apply my foundation, but right now they both don't feel wet at all. The only difference is I feel like this side of my nose looks less gross. Moving on to the concealer. I got a new sponge to use because mine is gross and dirty like always, but I do prefer to use the e.l.f. sponge with these concealers, but this Real Techniques one will do good since it's new. I am going to go ahead and set my forehead before it creases, but honestly, I don't know if it even would because these are completely dry. But you know what? We'll just go ahead and do it for good measures because I always set my forehead right now because it will crease if it's not set. So, you know. I just used the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder in the shade 120. Okay, so this concealer claims to be full coverage, which is great because the other one is definitely full coverage. That's what I love about it. This sponge is probably going to eat it up because it's literally brand new. But yeah, I thought that was unique that it says it's supposed to still be full coverage because most concealers that are dewy usually only have light to medium coverage. So we'll see. I mean, it doesn't look bad right now. Let's do the other side and compare. I can definitely tell a big difference in the way that it applies. Yeah, the e.l.f. regular one is very thick and dry feeling, but that's like what I love about it. I just feel like it looks so beauteous under the eye. Okay, so even though they are the same shade, this side's definitely lighter as of right now. Maybe it'll set to be the same on my face. This side looks like it just matches my foundation, which either way doesn't really bother me because I'm so pale that it's like, I don't know. I don't really care if it highlights or not. Coverage wise, I don't know. Can you guys tell a difference? Honestly, this shade, the hydrating one, has like this peachy undertone. Like when I swatched it on my hand, I feel like that might be like correcting a lot right now. There's a glitter in my eye. Because this side, since it's a little bit darker, I feel like it is actually covering the dark circles better because of the undertone. I'm gonna just try to add like a little bit more on each side because sometimes I do that. Maybe we should, I don't remember which side of the sponge I was using, but okay. I'm gonna set under my eyes and just see if they look any different. I can definitely tell that this side, just like the way it blends out, it's a lot easier to blend and a lot dewier looking. I'm gonna use my Jeffree Star J Star powder. Is that what this is called? I don't know. It's in the shade Translucent. This powder smells so goddamn good. My camera's about to overheat. Yay. I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face too, and then we'll just give it a second and see what it looks like. Okay, I refuse to blow dry my hair, so this is gonna be the end of this part of the video. It's just gonna look like shit. Here's the tea. Before I put on bronzer, blush, and highlighter, I don't know if you can see it now, but I could definitely see it earlier. The dry skin situation on my nose was like horrific over here. And I can still see some of them. Over here, no. Don't see any of them. Do you see them? how close can I get? So I think that's so weird because this is the hydrating side, so like, why? But I feel like it does look like thinner and less cakey around my nose. I still think that the regular e.l.f. concealer looks so much better. I don't know why. I already said this in my yearly favorites video that I don't think anything will ever replace that concealer for me. I still don't think the other one's going to. This side just looks better. I don't know. And then as for foundation, looks exactly the same on both sides. I guess that's the point of the wear test, because then we can see if the bronzer, blush, or highlighter looks worse on one side, or we can see if I get oily somehow. I really don't think that'll happen, but you never know. So it's 7:50 p.m. right now. I'm gonna say that I finished my foundation and stuff at 7:30 just because it was definitely like a while ago. I'm gonna wear this as long as I can, and we'll be back to see what I think. Okay, so it's 3:45 a.m. My goal, wow, my goal was to go 8 hours at least. I feel like for a normal person who's like working a job, you would probably wear makeup for longer than that. But you know what? This is long enough to tell what has happened. So let's get a little closer. I'm gonna show you the bad right here. That's utterly disgusting. That is fucking, that's not okay. Ew. This side doesn't look as bad. So this is the dewy side, as you remember. Matte side, I'm telling you, I've told you before, it gets gross in there. Like, what the fuck? I did notice this little smile line. It's just a little bit there. It'd probably be way more there if I was like laughing and smiling today, but really I've just been sitting in the house alone. I mean, not alone, but like, not like I was with my friends. So, that's just like a little bit more showing on the dewy side. And I did notice, after not very long of wearing it, that the dewy side is like, the contour looked real fuckered. Like, I don't know how well you can tell, but that thing is screwy. This side though, this looks like very flawless. I mean, you can still definitely see my highlighter and blush, but like, it don't look that good. Here's the thing. I don't think that it looks any more dewy than this side. The only thing is that this part of my nose looks a little bit better. So I feel like this is why I don't love dewy foundations a lot of the time. Like, my favorite one is the NYX Born to Glow one, but I don't even think that's supposed to be purely dewy. But my thing with dewy foundations is nothing holds up as well or like stays looking as good for as long, even if I set it. And then when I use like matte things, they can look a little dry. Setting spray can help that, but everything lasts so much better. And like, I feel like all this looks fresh. It looks like I just put it on. Oh, and I do feel like under my eyes, like, it doesn't look bad on either side. I still just think this side looks better than the regular matte side one. So the conclusion is, I don't know if I would say that either one of these new products is really worth me having. Like, I don't know if I should return them or like, I want to like play with them some more, but this kind of just proved to me that this side, Vicky's like smacking things together in there. Anyway, I just feel like this proved to me that this side looks just the same, except better than the other side. So like, what? The eyeliner. Oh my god. I literally haven't even thought to really look at the eyeliner till right now, but so the glitter got all over the eyeliner. And the eyeliner transferred, but it really only transferred up where the glitter is. And I think that it did that because this glitter up here that I put on is like one of them little pressed glitters from ColourPop that are like, they're like a gel consistency. So since this was kind of like a jelly thing on my eyelid, I think that's probably why that transferred like only right up in there. It didn't do it over like here or nothing. I think the eyeliner is gonna be okay. Oddly enough, I posted a picture of my eye makeup and someone was like, what eyeliner are you using? It looks like so good. I was like, really? But it did photograph like good. It looked really black and nice. I'm just definitely gonna have to like try it again with no glitter on and maybe it'll like look better and stuff. I don't know. I feel like I'm using my hands to talk like a lot. So, you know, that's my conclusion. Don't think I have anything else to say. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe and I'll be back soon with more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.